Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing kind of a different video. I'm going to be making baby food for the first time and we will see how that turns out together. Little side note, I've been wanting to do this for a while, I just haven't gotten around to it. But if you've seen recently in the news, they've kind of come out with like all this research or studies, I don't know what you call it, findings of metals and like lead and all this stuff in baby food that shouldn't be in there. And the companies really haven't come out and said, no, that's not there or anything like that. And so I personally would just like my son to be eating healthy foods that I know are good and don't have anything bad in them. So that's why I've decided to start making my own. Okay, so I have sweet potatoes and butternut squash. I'm going to steam them together and blend them together, and that will be one thing of food for him. I'll probably just use like half the bag of each. I could just get these from Walmart and they're like $1 something for each of them. Okay, to steam them, I don't have like an actual like little steam metal thing that you put in your pot. So I'm just going to use a strainer. This is what I use for the apples and it worked well. So you just stick that in the pan and then put the lid on. And I got this one from Walmart and then I got the smaller one from Dollar Tree. So if you just want a cheap option, it's definitely a cheaper filling, but it works, you know. Okay, so I got both of them going. I have the sweet potatoes and butternut squash in this one, and then just peas in this one. Basically, I'm just going to cook them until I can put a fork in those ones and they're soft, and then where I can just like smash some of those and they're not frozen. So yeah. For the peas, I just used the Walmart frozen sweet peas as well. And they were like 84 cents. And I probably put like 1.5 cups of water in that one and then like 2 cups in that one. You could probably put a little more. You want to make sure that it doesn't cook all your water out, so you want to keep an eye on that too. Alright, these ones are done. The sweet potatoes and butternut squash, I can easily stick my fork in. So I just need to blend them all together and then that baby food will be done. Okay, so I made this apple earlier. I'm probably going to be putting it with something, I just don't know what yet, so I'm just going to put it in a bowl for now. This amount, I used 3 apples and I chopped them up with the peel on and then I steamed them and then blended them. So that's how much I got with 3 apples, and so it's quite a bit, and that's just from leaving the peel on. That's why it's kind of like a reddish color. But yeah, I'll probably add something to it. I'm just not sure what yet. And then I'm not going to clean this out all the way because I'm going to be putting sweet potatoes and butternut squash. So they're already sweet, so it's not going to be a big deal if they like mix together. Okay, so I'm just going to dump these in here. And then I'm going to take the water that we've cooked them, steamed them with, and I'm going to pour it in here. And I don't really know how much water I need, so I'll just keep it right there and add more as I need it as it blends. Okay, so the butternut squash is kind of overwhelming the other, like the sweet potato in it. And he doesn't really love butternut squash, so what I'm going to do is add some apple to it. I'll probably just like divide this and keep half of the apple, half of the butternut squash. I'm going to freeze these 2 containers, and then I'm going to put other food in here for the rest of the week, next week. I got these little glass containers and the lids, just a Tupperware set from Costco for like $25. Actually, I think they're on sale for like 20 bucks, so not too bad. So this is the food I'm going to be putting in the fridge, and it only lasts for up to 3 days. I've heard sometimes 4, so I just want to make sure that they eat it before then. Okay, now we're going to do the peas, basically the same thing. I'm going to be pouring them in there, and I'm just going to leave the sweet potatoes in there because they're not going to be super sweet. So I'm going to put those in there, and then I'm going to use the water once again. And you want to use the water that you steam in because it's going to have some of the nutrients from the food. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a lot of baby food here. And I was actually going to do more, but this made even more than I was thinking I was going to make, so it's great. Anyway, so I'm going to freeze all of it, but this container of food, I think this will easily last them the 3 to 4 days that it will last like it's good for. And then once that's done, I will just unfreeze one of the other ones and feed that to him. So he'll have fresh baby food for the whole week. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to mark all of them. I'm going to put the date that I made them, which is today, and then I'm going to put what's inside them. And then I think they last 3 months in the freezer, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'll check for you guys, and then I'll write it in the description box just so we all know for sure. Okay, so it was actually really quick to make all this food. Like I think at the most it took 2 hours, but I'm not even sure if it really took that long. I'll have to like time myself sometime, and I can tell you guys if you really want to know. But I mean, it really didn't take very long, and I was filming it too, so of course I added time. But yeah, not too long, so I feel like it's definitely worth it for all the food that I got. And I only used half a bag of butternut squash, a little more than half a bag of sweet potatoes, 3 apples, and then a bag of peas to get all this food. So not a lot of food either. And also a little note on like nutrition. The less that you like process a food, so like anything that you do to a food, cutting it, blending it, cooking it, all those things, they're all going to lose nutrients out of the food. So the less you do, the more nutrients you're going to keep in. So I left the peel on the apple, the outside of the apple, I left it on just to keep the nutrients that the peel gives. So if any food that you can do that for, where it's not going to taste super nasty, I would do that just to add extra nutrients for your baby. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll probably keep making baby food in the future. It was really fun, easy, and obviously a lot cleaner and healthier for my baby. So if you guys are interested in seeing more videos about it, I would love to make more. And if you guys haven't subscribed, please do so, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! It kind of tastes more like butterscotch or squash. Okay, so this mixture kind of tastes more butterscotch or butterscotch. Butterscotch.